Hi, welcome to Baking with Jay plus Dan.
I'm Jay.
I'm Dan, and today we're making a strawberry macadamia nut white chocolate cookie.
What? So this is a very festive cookie, especially for this time of the year. What I like to do is have 1 cup of dried strawberries. You can usually find these in the health food section of the store. And I took 1 cup of pink champagne. You can use whatever sparkling wine you like, or you can even use apple juice. Bring that to a simmer with the dried strawberries over a stove and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes until it's nice and soft. Cover and let it cool completely, and then stick it in the refrigerator. Then it's ready to use. After that, I want you to reserve 2 teaspoons of that juice so that we can use in our batter. And now it's time to make the cookie batter. In your mixer, you want to have 2 sticks of butter, make sure it's unsalted, along with 3/4 cup of white sugar and 3/4 cup of light brown sugar. Mix that together 3 to 5 minutes until it's nice and fluffy. Okay, our butter and sugar mixture is nice and fluffy. I'm going to give it a quick scrape. And next, you want to add 2 large eggs. Just add them 1 at a time. Our eggs are in, and I'm going to give it another quick scrape. Then it's time to add our flavoring. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, along with 2 teaspoons of that yummy strawberry juice. Pop that in there.
I found that the strawberry juice, you could do that in a vodka cocktail, but we'll leave that to our professional mixologist upstairs.
And then next, I like to add 1/2 teaspoon of wine extract. It's basically a candy flavor extract, so you can find that online. This is great because it really punches up the flavor of that champagne in the strawberries. So pop that in there and give that a quick mix. All right, so I'm going to give it 1 more quick scrape, and Dan is going to tell us about the dry ingredients.
Okay, in a Ziploc bag, I have some dry roasted salted macadamia nuts. It's like the 8-ounce bag from the store. I like to just throw them in the bag, grab a mallet or this our little meat tenderizer, and bang them out a little bit. You could chop them by hand, but I found I wasn't quite skilled enough. I need to do that knife training when it's at the knife skills course. So just break them up a little bit, not to the point that you've made macadamia butter, but nice and crushed. You want some of the chunks to hold up to your chunks of white chocolate. We also have 4 ounces of white chocolate chunks, so that's your baker's chocolate, and 1/2 cup of white chocolate chips. So we're going to combine those 2 together here. Oh, I love the contrast of the chunks and the chips, and then you have your salty macadamia nuts. So just bring that all together. Now for your flour, you have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. Whisk that together. We'll leave a little bit of the flour mixture just to dust the chocolate and the macadamia nuts. And you can toss that in by hand. I feel like then this gives it a little more of balance in the batter.
Yeah.
So are you ready for me?
Yes, it's time to get the flour into the cookie dough.
All right, we'll stream that in. Mixer is on low.
Always on low.
Once the flour is incorporated, it's time to add the macadamia nuts and the white chocolate. We'll stream that in.
And now it's time to add the next star ingredient, the dried strawberries. I like to add it at the very end just so that you don't disintegrate too many of the strawberries. You want those nice big chunks so when you bite into it, you get that texture. And our mixture is finished. Look at that. You can see the strawberries are evenly distributed along with the macadamia, the white chocolate, and it's time to roll it into our log.
And I'm rolling up to roll it in. So we'll just pull the rest of it together by hand. Check at the bottom of your bowl in case there's any loose flour. And I got a couple sheets of plastic wrap here. Use a little more than you think you'll need, overlapping sheets. Forming the batter into a log. This is just a great way to have the batter in your freezer and portion out the number of cookies you want to have each time you bake them. Now we'll form it into the log. Just bring the plastic up and over. You can knock out your air bubbles. Roll it on the counter once or twice. And your dough goes into the freezer for a couple of hours, just so it's nice and solid before baking. And the cookies are ready to go into the oven. I just scooped them out in about 1 ice cream scoop full. Make sure you've got some strawberries and some white chocolate chunks in each one.
So then these are going to go into a preheated oven at 350 degrees. They take anywhere between 16 to 18 minutes until they're golden brown around the edges. Also make sure that you rotate them halfway through the bake. And now it's time to dig into this yummy cookie. See how it breaks? It's really nice, soft texture.
It has just occurred to me that the reason we're doing this baking channel is because we like to eat sweet.
It's really good. The macadamia and the strawberry and the white chocolate, perfect combo.
So good. And that little bit of salt to the roasted salted macadamia nuts balances the sweetness of the white chocolate. You've got to try this one.
Yeah. So thank you for watching this episode of Baking with J plus Dan.
Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget, ring that bell.